One more quick video, August 7th, 2020. I just want to tell you this. Yo, be careful of individuals and Romans or some Caucasian and some, um, how can I say this? Caucasus Mountain or white people a certain type of way. Certain type of white people. I'm starting to really question, Loki. But anyway, let me explain something to you why I say this. Now, to other individuals, I'm going to say just like this. Now, you see, when white people cook grease, and then you have a person in the humane condition and their body temperature raises up, like, say they're cooking pork, or they're cooking raw type of meat that's not really cleaned properly, or they're living a form of cannibalistic a certain type of way. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not missing anything I'm saying, and I'm quite precise on the natural current, even the pitching of the reality. But to my pronunciation, cannibalistic in the wrong type of chemistry. It's just like I'm American Africanus. If the black people cause the wrong chemistry around me, Africans, urban, Nubians cause the wrong chemistry around me, then it's a form of entrapment because I'm the one that educated their spiritual guardian guide empress. Same thing for white people, Caucasian people, Indian people, Asian people, Chinese people, Korean people, Filipino people, Taiwanese people, Oriental people. So even albino people. So I'm just letting you know, it's a form of entrapment. I'm the head of your social star chart. I'm on social recovery. So if a person was trying to, it's just like, Era is going to get paid and they were going to use a digital system to try to turn against me because other people wanted to be slothful and other people wanted to do certain things. So if, and on top of it, it's just like, say for instance, say highly a situation a certain type of way. Let me say this for instance. If a chick realizes that I'm the Most High and the reason of her social star chart, and it was there for her a certain time in a paradigm, during the time of her education, even the paradigm of time, if I wasn't there at a time, that could be the sign of her seeing her world end. It doesn't mean I wasn't around, but if I'm not there another time, that could just be a sign that your world is ending a certain type of way. If you were going back checking for me, you know, some people are so despicable about how they do certain things, but I'm not gonna get into that type of situation. So this is what I'm gonna tell you a certain type of way. You know, I don't care who you was and not. I don't care. There's no such thing as a respect of persons. I'm just telling you. Even to my wife, I tell her this. If a person, it's just like being a psychologist. If you torment people a certain type of way and they start doing it to you, remember in the year of reflection, if you wasn't here at a time, it's reflecting on you. And then on top of it, at a certain time, certain empresses are not going to want other empresses vibrating in my humane condition, and they're going to want them out because they don't want the education realizing something. Now, that means if you already tried to kill the crown empresses a certain type of way, not the triple crown, I mean other crown empresses of other social economic habitations, and then something happens at a time, and then somebody starts realizing something according to their education, that means another person's breaking order, and then on top of it, that means their responsibility to make sure that I was okay, they wasn't able to be responsible, so that means they were part of the social entrapment and lied to individuals through the paradigm of time, and you'll be able to tell in the physical reality, especially when it comes to a spiritual guardian guide empress, no matter what the situation is. It's just like my wife said, okay, did you line up nice? Did a car line up nice like they were gonna do something nice? Did you make sure the car wasn't there for it never to happen nice? Ralph Lane-Jail's never supposed to get hurt. You're supposed to make sure Ralph Lane-Jail stays far. Anybody trying to hurt his physical is supposed to stay far away from him. They never get to him. So were you there? Did you bother him to charge your energy a certain time? But then what did you do? So my wife is just going to ask you a couple questions before certain other things start happening according to your social star chart at the time too. So, you know, it's just like owing me. I'm the head of value. You owe me money. You owe me value. And then next year, I mean value of enrichment and wealth, and then you want to go do something else. It's just like my wife gonna say, did they go in his house? This so who did it? Hey, matter of fact, a majority of people wearing masks right now and trying to give excuses for doctors, for other people that want to experience life and lessons of education. I have nothing else to say, but you should think about that. But according to me, I'm gonna tell you about Greece. Grecians, your Grecians, your Thessalonian, your theorists a certain type of way, your terrorists, your theorists a certain type of way. If they're cooking foul chemistry and then causing, knowing that it's summertime and a person's walking around, it's just like a person knowing magic, knowing that they set up an entrapment in the person's life, and they said, I'm gonna open this door to this magic at this time because I know this guy. You sure about the guy was wearing this happened to him at this time? Okay, we're gonna open the door, we're gonna let that chemistry. Whew, I told you this guy. A form of entrapment, because why didn't he do it when it was wonderful chemistry? And then on top of it, why is another person? It's just like, I be in the house, I see these people in my house where I'm staying at right now are trying to learn my wife's anatomy to get to my anatomy. And I'm the one that made all space. So the type of chemistry they're trying to let loose in the physical reality is these people trying to, hey, you don't got, I'm a person on social recovery. I don't know what the fuck them people are doing. I just know they're irritating my anatomy. I haven't had sex since 2015 going on 16. So, and on top of it, I've been to the doctor how many times and everything was wonderful. Oh, nothing wrong. Listen, everything was right with me. Nothing was wrong with me. So then that means if something happens and I didn't even have sex, shouldn't certain doctors get nervous? Like, yo, why is it anatomy? Did you feel funny at the anatomy? Did you go this way? Well, I went to go check my wife's social habitation and other places and stuff like that. What happened? So this, did you do this with somebody? Did you do this with somebody? Did somebody take you here? What type of situations causes? A person's gonna have to backtrack everything that happened to save their own life, according to their social star chart, because you don't know what they try to pass along. And then remember, I'm also Japanese. I'm also Asian. I'm an indigenous Asian, so also Japanese. So that means my wife that cut a that did certain things at a time that's supposed to be regarded now from that not happening unless they were going after technology. Because if people causing social entrapment to me, that means most likely they try to bring down Japan, China. They're going after Japan, China. They're going after technology. Probably going to Europe, Russia. Probably had Britain go the fuck out their way just to do all type of shit, done some 007 and then fucked up Britain. And then next, they're just targeting people with certain technology because they're mad that they fucked up, like an oath that they took and they fucked up. So they're just mad at individuals certain type of way. Same situation. So it's just like if people of Greece, and Rome is the type of people back in the days and stuff, I made outhouses for them to toilets and stuff like that, thinking that there would be a community and they would clean it together, do certain things a certain type of way at a time. Oh, look at this. And they just come, some of them just come, popped up, and then it kept it moving. Some at certain times, that's the things that they use a certain type of way, Some people had to make sure it's sanitary. If you irritate your king and your lord in all type of situation, he ain't gonna want to keep it sanitary with you. He gonna look at you like some people just, some people could be spiteful, some people can. Some people are ignorant, some people aren't. But I'm just gonna be real, I'm just gonna say just like this. Greece people, if a person knows hot in the summer, or is, some type of humane condition around, and then they cause a foul chemistry, knowing that I'm the head of all social star charts, so it will reflect on me. So as soon as I walk on the room, it's like, oh my God, no, it wasn't me. It was your ass that did it. Unless some people don't like me, they just want to fuck my wife, and they just wanted my cars that I made. They just wanted technology that I made. And the next thing you know, they just set up a social form of entrapment. Say, oh, it didn't happen when he wasn't here. But as soon as I find I'm coming, I tell, oh, he's coming. Oh my God, this had other, people that panic, that broke their oath. But then you'll see there be deceitful people, because then they'll be telling you can do it. It's just like, you can do it. You can have this pussy. You can go do it. He don't got to do it. Once that starts happening, your conscience, if you want to be deceitful in your conscience, good for you. That has nothing to do with me. We're in the year of the reflection, jewel stone, and element, even the year of consecration. So the higher level of it, how I say, anatomy, that vibrates on higher conduct, even at a time. And then majority of these people didn't even refine. Matter of fact, let me not even say nothing. I already done warned you already. And anyway, August 7th, 2020. This is the last video I'm making. Any other video I make is because I feel like it. Don't even watch me for any video. It's because I feel like it if I want to. Have a wonderful day. And I'll load this up when I'm ready. But nothing else to say. I'm quite right about everything I said already. and don't worry about it.